What's going on YouTube? It's Josh, aka Sloshy Joshy, bringing you a very groggy Saturday morning mock draft. um, we're drafting out of the 4 spot this time, out of 12. Trying to wrap these 12-team ones up. Man, I gotta do it soon, right? Less than 2 weeks till football season, so you might see 2 of these a day, maybe 1 or 2 a day, just depending on the situation. But I think I'm pretty close, a little over halfway, so shouldn't be a problem. But let's get started on this one. All right. So the top 4 picks are usually all pretty similar. It's McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Kamara, and Henry in that order, really. So at 4, oh my God, I just hit my knee so hard. At 4, I'm very happy with taking Derrick Henry here. You don't need to reach for like Eckler or Aaron Jones, or unless you're really feeling it, man, go for it, dude. It's all about picking your guy. If you don't pick till 2-9 and you really like one of these guys that's going to be gone before then do it, man. Snag them. But me personally, Derrick Henry's safe. Almost a guaranteed high upside RB1, just top 5 running back, really, in fantasy every year as well as in the league. So run heavy offense could change a little with Julio there now. They could be a little more pass heavy, but Derrick Henry's still getting well over 1,000 yards every year. Barkley, Chubb, Zeke, Taylor, Kelsey, Adams. So the four wide receivers are off that I always talk about. DK. So I actually have Calvin Ridley ranked above DK Metcalf, and then it's DK Justin Jefferson. Because I think I can get Chris Carson on the way back, I think I'm going to wait. James Harrison might be good here too, actually. So I'm going to go for James Harrison or Chris Carson at that 3-4. And then there's 6 picks in between. So not really interested in Mixon, not too interested in Swift. Montgomery's, he came on last year towards the end of the year. He was playing like one of the better running backs in the league. So I'm going to go Ridley here. I think he's going to have a great year. There's been film of him just cooking people in training camp, and I love to see it. Great route runner and great hands, obviously. And then they come back and tease me with my boy Terry McLaurin. All right, I'm going to play this game. Let's wait till the 4th round to get a running back, and let's get Terry here. Allen Robinson and Terry. I think Terry's up here with him. Robert Woods even. I would put above CeeDee Lamb, and then it's like CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper right next to each other. Both going to have good years, don't get me wrong, but I think Robert Woods and Terry McLaurin are going to do better than CeeDee Lamb this year. Hot take, maybe. I don't know. But we're going to go Terry here. Secure our second wide receiver. That might be the first time I drafted Terry. Terry's my boy, but he's in a weird spot this year. You have to get him in like early 3rd. And I don't seem to ever land him really. All right, so I played a game and I kind of lost. Running backs, 6 went off the board. That could suck, but I have James Robinson sitting here, so I'm not too upset. Obviously with the Travis Etienne news, him getting injured and whatnot, James Robinson's stock went through the roof. Honestly, he should be probably a late 2nd, early 3rd round pick, dude. This dude's going to go off again. And even with a rookie quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, he's going to get a lot of dump offs. So watch his receiving numbers go up as well. So James Robinson's a good pick this year. He's high on my radar. Pretty sure he was on my running backs to draft. So just go check it out, I guess. Here, I love Jamar Chase here. I love Chase Claypool here. I love Odell Beckham Jr. here. Mike Davis, I also love here. I'm a big Mike Davis fan. Gaskins, I love. Hedmans. Let's wait on the flex. Let's just go with our 3rd wide receiver. And that will be out of these, Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase has insane potential, like top 10 wide receiver fantasy numbers. Top 10 fantasy wide receiver potential. Good God, I can't talk. Look at all the wide receivers that went off. Holy crap. Yeah, you'll see that, man. The fourth and fifth round are like wide receiver central. Same with the sixth, dude. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 12 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 12 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far, and there's still 4 more picks. So maybe get 1 or 2 of your guys in the second and third. I like to go running back in the first and second though. But if a running back's not there, that oh my god, dude. If there is a running back I am not high on at my pick in the second round, then I usually just go wide receiver. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get some of this, man. My brain's not working. Much better. Okay. Derrick Henry, Calvin Ridley, Terry McLaurin, James Robinson, Jamar Chase. Loving the team so far. Great squadron. So now we're going to fill that flex spot in. Let's check quarterback, though. What do we have? 4 off the board right now. We got Dak sitting there, Russell, Aaron Rodgers, Herbert. Could be good ones. I see Myles Gaskins here, and I'm really high on him. Not Gaskins, Gaskin. Very high on him. Good receiving running back. So a lot of catches for sure. 41 catches, 388, and 5 touchdowns last year. I would expect those numbers to go up. He only played 10 games, too, so he got hurt a little last year. But I think with a full 17-game schedule, I think this guy has high potential. And in the second round, that's a steal to me. So we saw a couple good quarterbacks go, so I'm going to take one. Aaron Rodgers and Dak. Herbert, Russell Wilson. I'm going to go with Russell Wilson. I think he's on the better offense all around. Herbert's a beast, don't get me wrong, but I've only seen 1 year from him. Russell Wilson, I've seen him do it year in and year out. So going with the more experienced quarterback at the position. Here, probably starting to fill in our running back and wide receiver depth. Tight end's looking good, so not worried about it yet. Let's see here. We have Fournette. Damian Harris could be a guy this year. And with that Sony Michel trade happening, I think his stock goes up a bit. I think he's a top bench running back now. Wouldn't exactly draft him as your 1 or 2. Maybe a flex running back. But I think his potential is kind of, no one knows how they're going to use him this year. Did pretty well in 2020. In 10 games, he had 700 yards, which is pretty good. I think that's on pace for 1,000 yards, right around there anyway. Not a lot of catches, only 2 touchdowns too. So we all know the Patriots offense was very bad last year, but I think Cam is not going to start very long. I think Mac Jones comes in. He looks good, man. He's throwing very accurate and reading defense as well and everything. So I think here I'm going to go Damian Harris. Let's lock it in. And then I think I like Leonard Fournette next, which I'm just going to go ahead and grab, I think, unless the wide receiver here stands out. No, not necessarily. Wide receivers went off hard this draft. Curtis Samuel, I might grab here. My dog is just licking the floorboard, just in the corner over there. Just thought I'd share with you guys. Wish I could show you, but actually I will. Here. See it? Look at him. He's so weird. So weird. His name is Banks, by the way. Yeah, Curtis Samuel, very explosive. A lot of tools. Seems to play some running back as well as slot receiver, as well as wide. They do some reverses. They do some trick plays. They do a whole bunch of stuff with them. And I would assume that it would be the same in Washington because they have Scott Turner, who was the Panthers OC. So I'm assuming he's going to use them in a very similar way. Could mean a lot of yards, could mean a lot of touchdowns. He did have 5 touchdowns. Yeah, not terrible. 77 catches on 851. Yeah, let's do him and try to get Fournette. Actually, dude, I don't think I'm going to get, so I don't think Fournette will make it to 10-9, so I'm actually going to grab him here. I'm not going to miss out on him. And that'll complete my, well, no, it won't. I'll probably draft one more running back, But yeah, look at all the running backs that just went. There's no way he would have made it. And Curtis Samuel is gone, but I still have some good wide receivers here to pick from. I see Russell Gage I really like. Cole Beasley as well down there. Marvin Jones I'm actually turning around on. He seems to be Trevor Lawrence's favorite target, it looks like almost. He's getting a lot of work in these preseason games with Trevor Lawrence. So I'm actually going to go Marvin Jones as my first bench wide receiver. Marvin Jones is a veteran, man. He's pretty consistent. You know what you're getting. He's not going to be a crazy top 10, 20 receiver, but he's going to put up his numbers. He's going to be in that top 30 range. So pretty consistent every week. But I like him there. Russell Gage went. Dang it. Okay. I think here I'm going to go with, let's check out the running backs. Jamal Williams, that's a good one. J.D. McKissick, Phillip Lindsay. Banks, chill out. Good God. I do need a backup quarterback too, a tight end as well. I think tight end's gonna be fine though, dude. Higbee, Gesicki, and Tonyan. I can wait on that till the next round. What I need? 2 backup running backs. Marvin Jones. Let's do another wide receiver. Let's go Elijah Moore, the rookie, with the Jets. Looks like a good route runner. Saw some training camp vids, and he was burning, bro. I should have got Tonyan. Meh. We can get tight end here. Gesicki. Solid tight end. High. I didn't see Irv Smith. I probably would have drafted Irv Smith over Gesicki. I think Irv Smith has some untapped potential this year. Kyle Rudolph leaves, so he's the number 1. A little more athletic, a little better than, more athletic and fast than Rudolph. So I think they'll be able to open the playbook up a little bit and use him to his full advantage. But right now we're going defense, maybe. I don't really need a backup quarterback or tight end right now, unless I see a guy I really like. Stafford's there, love him. Let's go with the defense. 49ers and the Colts and the Bills. Those are solid. Let's go with the 49ers. I might have. Okay, I'm clicking way too early. I probably would have gone Colts there, actually. I think the 49ers are in a way tougher division. The Colts have to play the Titans twice a year, but their defense was great last year. I had them in fantasy as well. But 49ers, great defense nonetheless. I'm not upset with that pick. I just probably would have picked the Colts over the 49ers. Okay, now we have to do backup tight end and backup. Let's go Hunter Henry. It'll be interesting to see who is the number 1 there between him and Jonnu Smith. Looking forward to that competition, or if they're going to use the double tight end set. Those could be some sleepy good tight ends, dude. The Hunter Henry and the Jonnu. The Patriots, I think they're going to try to go back to that double tight end set that they destroyed with Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. That's what I think. I mean, I don't see you paying 2 tight ends a crap ton of money in free agency if you're not going to do something like that. So I don't know what they're thinking, but all right. I need a backup quarterback and a kicker. I see Ben down here. I really like Ben. Justin Fields is on the rise for me, dude. If he starts, man, I saw him actually. I went to Chicago and saw him in a preseason game. Looked real good. He looks fast. He looks poised. Like there's pressure coming in, and he just rolls out. Rolls out. Very smooth, man. Doesn't panic. Just kind of, takes his jab step, kind of jogs out like nothing's going on, nothing's wrong, and then he makes good throws on the run, man. I think he's going to be a good quarterback for years to come. I think Justin Fields will probably be a guy we're talking about in 10 years, taking, up here with the Lamars and the Dax and the Aaron Rodgers. I got high hopes for Justin Fields. Same with Trevor Lawrence. I think both of those guys are coming out and going to be like up here next year, maybe in these 2 rounds where all these quarterbacks went. I think they'll be up there. That being said, let's take a chance on the young guy, on the rookie. I don't see Andy Dalton. I don't see Andy Dalton lasting long, man. We just know what we're going to get from him, right? It's the same every year. He's a very average quarterback who doesn't win playoff games. So if that is the ceiling you want Chicago, then by all means start Andy Dalton. But if I'm in Chicago, I'm Matt Nagy. My job's on the line for sure. I'm shooting everything I can. I'm going Justin Fields, try to get to the playoffs again. So I know Chicago doesn't like him, and I know Chicago does not like Dalton. The whole stadium was chanting, "We want Justin Fields" when he was in. Kicker. Draft a kicker on a good offense. Every time. 91 out of 100. I think that's my highest grade. I say that every time, I think. Damn it, I exited out. Okay. That's funny. All right, so we drafted Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Terry McLaurin, Jamar Chase, Mike Gesicki, Myles Gaskin, San Francisco defense, Greg Zuerlein, Damian Harris, and Leonard Fournette as our backup running backs, Marvin Jones and Elijah Moore as our backup wide receivers, and Hunter Henry as our backup tight end. All right, pretty solid team. I'm actually hyped with this one. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know if you think I messed up somewhere, if I picked somewhere wrong, maybe overdrafted someone. I have a couple of people that are higher on my board than this little thing on the side says, so sometimes I'll look down the list. If that's the case with you, there's nothing wrong with that. Never just draft someone because their name's at the top, right? Do your research, figure out who you like, figure out who's in a good system, who's going to get the most targets, etc., and go from there. But this was your pick number 4 fantasy mock draft, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.